Brooklyn, baby. We're trying to make it, baby.
Check radio. I'm Skillet Sauce. That's show. Subbing in for the vacationing Ken. So as you see from the first segment, there's always going to be some insane things out there for us to talk about, from burning babies to 20-month dick hard erections and all sorts of nonsense like that. And we're going to keep with that, with a situation where it's funny, not funny. You be the judge. Basically, it's come to my attention that there's a lot of backyard, back alley, underground surgery going on in the world. And I've seen things from in Miami, butchers like giving women bad boob jobs and like putting like compost in some fucking bags and stuffing it inside of women and stuff like that and all sorts of nonsense. But, you know, these butt injection things is what this next story is about. So let me just read just a little bit and we're going to cut to a video about that. A woman has been left a multiple amputee following back alley cosmetic surgery that went horrifically wrong. If you want to try and find this googly, Google, yeah. Go, just Google this. Woman becomes an amputee after botched butt injections by back alley doctor. So if you Google that, it'll pop up. Ridiculous. Says, okay, April Brown is this woman's name. Now, I'm gonna resort to all of the stuff that I would normally say afterwards, but April Brown suffered life-threatening infections after having silicone implants injected into her buttocks. The procedure was carried out by an unlicensed practitioner in Los Angeles, she said, with complications leading to several stints as a hospital inpatient. Hey, could you cue up that video? Watch this video and we'll come back to this topic.
The story you will only see here on NBC4. It's 11 o'clock. I'm Colleen Williams.
And I'm Chuck Henry. Well, this one is about a plastic surgery nightmare. A woman turns to a so-called back alley doctor for injections to enhance her body. And the results, devastating. Now that woman is sending a warning to others, and tonight she talked exclusively with our Beverly White.
April Brown was once a cosmetologist, fashion designer, and working mother of 2 daughters.
That's your thumb, right? This is my thumb right here.
She's now a multiple amputee. She says hospitalizations after unlicensed cosmetic procedures led to life-threatening infections. Professionals removed her limbs last year to save her life.
I got the butt implants like 8 years ago. So for 5 years, I lived in pain, you know, excruciating pain.
April Brown won't identify the unlicensed practitioner who injected her with silicone and only says it happened somewhere near Western and Manchester. She believes her issues with lack of self-esteem are mostly to blame.
They call it butt injections. And these things are done like at pumping parties and it's just, they call it medical grade silicone, but a lot of it is industrial grade silicone.
Brown's case recalls these Florida women maimed by unlicensed cosmetic operators. But Brown feels she's a survivor, empowered by the words of loved ones who feared she would die.
We don't validate each other. We really don't know how our friends feel about us. And we really don't get a chance to hear it if we don't have very expressive friends.
Brown envisions a new career as a motivational speaker, while daughters Courtney and Danye are grateful she'll be home for Mother's Day. In South L.A., Beverly White, NBC4.
So, first of all, if you have to walk behind the dumpster of the Chinese restaurant to get butt-ass surgery, I think that's a bad idea.
I think she got exactly what her dumb ass deserved.
First of all, pumping parties.
First of all, somebody has parties where all of these women get together, and this chick that nobody knows credentials or anything.
She could be the woman from the Popeyes chicken commercial for all you know, putting excess grease,
plaster in these people's ass. No, literally, she's putting plaster in these people's ass, fucking industrial grade silicone, patching them back up with super glue and cotton balls. Cotton balls.
First of all, get the visualist. First of all, what do these women walk into these places backwards? I mean, they walking with
But if you read more of it, they're actually, some of these are being performed on tables, like on the dining room table.
I know, like on a bingo table or poker table. So this is where you're trusting your health to. You're going in and you're leaning over a pool table or some shit like that. Some woman with big yellow gloves on up to her shoulders is injecting your ass with a turkey baster full of some fucking goo, and then she's using crazy glue and cotton balls to seal up the hole. And now this
is making Mrs. Potato Head. That's exactly what this really is.
And I'm thinking, like somebody said, like you lose your arms and you lose your hands and feet to get at, to get a booty. Ain't that a kick in the ass? And I really believe that.
It's true.
And now, if she wants to scratch her ass, she's gonna dig a hole in her ass because she got 2 hooks.
Yeah. So, well, I guess the lady really charged her arm and the leg. It don't even matter. First of all, obviously this act. All right, us men, we do glorify a woman with a big ass. I mean, J-Lo got famous off a big ass. I don't really know what Kim Kardashian does. But she got a big ass. Exactly. We like that. But this woman here, first of all, women, you also have to know it's not just a big ass.
No.
You got to be, we want the whole shape.
Also, like the old, if you can get the old school shape, because just having a big ass and a big Alfred Hitchcock belly, that shit doesn't cut it. And if you're damn wide and you're shaped like a fucking mailbox, your ass really doesn't cover that. But
first of all, it's truthfully, in my opinion, April Brown isn't attractive. So her ass wasn't gonna. I don't know what
was gonna fit.
Well, she's a stripper. I mean, did she work the pole?
I don't know.
If you worked the pole and you was getting this for job reasons, then fine. If you didn't work the pole and you did it because you're trying to work the pole, you figure they ain't gonna hire me without the super ass. That's cool.
Shouldn't you get the job first?
But if you had the job first and obviously you getting some money, then you wouldn't have went to some back alley, some broad in a goddamn room.
Look, I don't care, what you needed the surgery for. To go to some back alley shit and cock your ass up over a goddamn kitchen table with the potato salad pushing out the way with your leg when this woman is injecting you is ridiculous.
Spoofs. One of them, like those spoof movies where like jigsaws injected.
Yeah, like those. I know what you did last summer. Scream 5 movies.
Shout out to the Wayans. Do a spoof and make sure that somebody's injecting women in their ass and bad shit happens.
Literally,
this is ridiculous.
Have you seen? I mean, some of they had a video of one of the women whose hips was all misshapen and everything because
she looks like a Photoshop picture.
Yeah, but first of all, shouldn't you tell them, okay, I just want like maybe 1 small cup of this industrial grade silicone? Why are they putting like 2 barrels full of fucking silicone per ass cheek?
Because there are, all right, think about it. You've watched porn, I've watched porn.
Yeah.
All right, Cherokee, D-ass.
Yeah, okay.
That's really her ass. Her ass
I know.
That big.
She has a super big jiggly ass.
I'm not going to put my friend name on here, but I have a female friend with a big ass. Her ass is big, naturally God-given.
Hold on, wait a second. Would you put her name on like after the show? Because,
Oh, I mean, you've met her before. You probably don't remember, but yeah, she got a super big ass.
A word?
But she still wants her ass to get bigger. She won't go this far. I mean, she better not slap the shit out of her. But she wants her ass to get bigger. And I'm like, yo, for what? When is enough ass enough? Damn, that sounds strange. You come out my mouth. Enough ass enough. But anyway.
But no, I know what you're saying. When is, there enough to satisfy, see, this speaks to, once again, people's insecurities with themselves. Because look, I got this, in my opinion, I have the skinniest legs in our family. I mean, my legs look like 2 brown baseball bat handles. I'm not kidding. From a distance, I look like a floating torso, but I don't give a shit because that's what I have. They work. And that's it. I've seen situations where other people have mutilated themselves. This man wanted to have calf surgery and did something. The muscle got infected. They scooped all this dude's calf muscle out.
All right.
And now this guy's walking around like stilts, like something from fucking Pirates of the Caribbean.
Are they doing this just to look a certain way, or is it for, like I said, if she's gonna be a stripper or she gonna work the pole, she's in? All right, because where did this take place? Did this take place in the South?
No, it was in L.A., man. L.A.
All right, L.A. Well, I'm pretty sure they got some strip clubs out there too. I don't know how good they are, but anyway.
But wait a second, they arrested the woman that allegedly did this in
Kim,
Washington.
Right?
Yeah, they arrested the woman in Washington,
she's
man.
She's done things in Philadelphia, New York. She's moved around. That's why it took so long. But
what have silicone will travel?
Yo, listen. even went further and found out that one of the people that she's put the silicone in ended up having lung problems. Had to go to the hospital because the doctor found bits of silicone in this woman's lungs. So I guess her name is Kimberly Smedley. That's the one who's injecting these people. She's obviously injecting people everywhere and just
mad
don't care.
injector. Seriously, she got like 2 pumps underneath
Listen,
her arms, and she just comes and sticks you.
Hustle. Somehow word traveled because all these people are recommended. I mean, they recommend her. You know, you got to go to Kimberly. We're gonna have this pump party or whatever.
Now I can understand that. Like now. I really, 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 really wish I could find out the serious reason why this particular individual did it, because it says so in the article. Illegal silicone injections are often used by sex workers, and those in the transgender community to alter their appearance, and I can understand that if you're a dude or whatever that's trying to become a woman and you want to get your stuff augmented so you can be more official in your circles. And once again, that's a whole visual body representation. But I'm just, motherfucker, you're not supposed to, but I'm just saying, I can understand from their rationale why they would want to do it, because if they see themselves as being a woman or something like that, whether they were born one or not, I can understand the mentality. This woman was a mother of 2, so unless she was, like you said, greasing a pole, what the hell is with all of this? But
if it's just pure insecurity, then karma, whatever, that shit is just messed up. She was just insecure, wanted a better body. But again, it's still part our fault because, if she got a friend, let's be honest. If she got the flat ass and her friend got the fat ass and they walking down the street or in a club or in a lounge, we not going to talk to her.
You see you men out there, you whistling at the big booty friend, and the flat ass friend with the iron board ass is getting upset. Now she's going around and back at the Chinese restaurant. She's taking back shots and not from you. Literally. She's getting injected with silicone behind a Chinese restaurant, and this terrible shit happens. Now she's like sliding on a board like Eddie Murphy and fucking Trading Places.
Now she looks like Mrs. Captain Hook.
Literally. So, this is a sad thing. Like I said, there's a lot of humor in there.
No, it's not sad.
But it's, come on, man.
She ain't got nothing.
Like you said, it literally cost her an arm and a leg.
She got her life. She's alive, and she's alive. First of all, she wants to be a motivational speaker. So she wants to motivate other people.
She can't be a motivational walker or a motivational hand clapper.
She could be a goddamn clothes. She could be a coat hanger on Halloween.
That's all she can be is a motivational speaker.
You can put ornaments on her on Christmas.
She can't do shit. Oh, that's right. Literally, let's hang some tinsel from her and spin her around and shit at kids' parties because she can't do nothing else.
She could be but they should do commercials with her, like how they got the messed
with
up,
the
the
dude with the hole in the throat, and the dude,
listen.
This is what happens. I wanted to have the big booty. Now, I'm sliding from hooks on ropes and shit like in the comic books because I wanted to have a fat ass. And they should have.
Tell women, young girls out there.
Yeah, young girls out there.
If the man don't like you the way you look, such and such,
the hell with him.
The
hell with him. Somebody's gonna like you the way you are.
Because yes, we are visual, but you know.
Yeah, not enough to do this. And that's what I said. It's really sad thing. If it was like that cleft lip and shit like that, if you were born with a defect or something like that, I can understand it. But I mean, this is just real sad. And you know what? This is, we see this coming up with people addicted to plastic surgery, all these different things. So this is a real fucked up story with a lot of humor wrapped in it. But on that note, we're going to take another break. So this is going out to the late Donna Summer, who passed away this past week at 63 from breast cancer, which is a big loss for the music community.
We're losing a lot.
Yeah.